And there's YouTube. Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back to more Ace Attorney. Gonna
And
be
a surprise twist. We were not available Tuesday, but we are available today.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually might not be available tomorrow. But yeah, I can talk about this before we actually get into the game. We got this massive job coming up this week, I think. It was like a small store owner, and like I say small, but still a store. Small store owner. Apparently his store got vandalized, and like shit got thrown off the shelves. There's what we think is vinegar got poured all over everything, but we're labeling it as an unknown substance because we're gonna do that because we can't guarantee anything. So yeah, it's gonna be like long days. Probably gonna be all week long that we're just going through. He just wants to throw it all away, which makes us think that this is like some case of like insurance fraud, possibly, because he really doesn't seem to be worried about too much. Yeah, but we're not there to speculate that. We're just there to get the job done. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Gonna be some long days this week, but the overtime's gonna look good. So yeah. Oh, hey Archer. Archer says, "Dang, that's rough." Yeah.
Hello.
Work is work. But yeah, that's probably why we're not gonna be.
I've been on stream with Archer, I think.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
With Archer in chat.
Yeah, I think they popped in for a Nino Kuni stream a while ago, but yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah. All right. December 28th, 9, 8. Defendant number. Final day. Final day. This is it. Judge. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot. What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. As always.
Hey, Nuku. Hello. It's a heyo.
Hello.
They also said oop, wrong account.
Karma doesn't push up too hard.
Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Just touch something metal. Just get it all out of your system at once. Right, good idea. Whoa, yeah, pal! There you go. Ego says that's better.
Hello!
What's gone into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe!
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning.
How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's gotten. That has to lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? And I'm going to prove it.
Let's do it.
December 28th, 10. District. Courtroom.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. I think it's less that he's being awed into silence by what he's saying, and more awed into silence than the fact that he's playing along.
That's really weird. Hold on. I'm gonna check something out here. Audio settings wise. Hold on.
Don't mind me, I'll just keep eating my soup.
Okay, say something again? That is really weird. I can't tell if my microphone is picking up my headphones.
Huh?
Like, it looked like my audio level was picking up while you were talking. I don't know.
Well, there have been a couple times in which I've heard my voice through your microphone. So that's it.
Yeah. Archer asked, how are you guys still on this case, lol? To be fair, we took a month break.
Yep.
Life and everything just kind of made it so we couldn't really do these streams, so... Yeah. Plus, you also gotta remember, we get off topic a lot. It really drags out our playtime. Really drags out our playtime. Like, I think we were doing, like, Persona 5 for, what, like, a year and a half? Almost 2 years? Something like that?
Yeah. And a good part of that was because we kept getting sidetracked by whatever discussions we were having at the time.
For sure, for sure. Archer said, ah, okay. And Ego said, it's your charm. Yee.
Yay!
The charm of the channel. Yeah. It's podcast with a side of gaming. Oh god. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to the Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boot rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I'd got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So, the testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it.
Yee.
Nom 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 soup.
Yee. Good soup. I'm gonna say I was just leaving this like I did. Press.
I call what you did running away and not just leaving. you heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both... Bon Karma and Yanni Yogi.
I wasn't running away or nothing. Hiya.
Then why did you leave?
Ego said, I'm drawing right now, and you'd think drawing someone with a clock for a head would be easier than an actual face, but it's surprisingly hard. Just different kinds of detail.
Yeah, all the different angles, too.
And it's a lot harder to emote a clock head than it is to emote a human face, so... It's one thing I'm surprised that, like, Chocolat Frontier does really well with the bird mask.
Oh, yeah.
They're very expressive with that thing.
It's a little easy because you have access to the eyes. The eyes...
That's true. The eyes are a big thing.
Yeah, the eyes are where a lot of our facial expressions are, so...
You're right, you're right.
Eyes and eyebrows. Honestly, you got access to those two, and you can do the rest pretty quick.
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
It's not quite what you Edgeworth will be guilty in 3 minutes.
Ego said, I'm going a little bit insane. Like, in my head, my inner critic is like, you're not capturing the likeness. And I'm like, they're a clock!
What likeness?
I went to buy some food for Polly. Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kind of got lost, you see.
What is such trouble remembering things sometimes? When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Bon Karma. No one's going to believe that. And cue the judge.
I see. So he was lost.
Please! Your Honor, come to your senses!
Okay, I got nothing to do with this anyhow.
You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
What has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
Who's supposed to know what's going on?
Codgers.
Codgers?
Mm-hmm.
Who's supposed to prove what's going on? Codger.
Ego also said, I've also been struggling on how to draw a clock cute, Lamau. I wish you luck in that endeavor.
It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well. Witness, please continue.
I mean, I need one of the motive things, right? And I don't got one.
How can you say you had no... How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
No. Yeah. You waved the only piece of paper that could prove that in front of this man's face, and now it's gone.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
Ego said, the angles aren't as bad anymore because I found an alarm clock 3D model on the Clip Studio store. Lol.
Hey!
That's great.
Prove his lied about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, I also forgot my roommates are home today, so I could be picking them up.
Ah, yeah, they're definitely coming through now.
I forgot about
The
that.
witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Like you don't already know, you moron.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Hiya.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi. That name sounds familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident!
Figures would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
What? Ego said that's your dad, Edgeworth. What?
Gregory Edgeworth? Because Gregory Edgeworth is one of the options.
Oh, okay. Okay. They're saying as Phoenix shouting, "That's your dad, Edgeworth." To which Edgeworth would respond, "My father died in front of me, Phoenix."
Way to bring up past trauma, Phoenix!
Yeah.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor! If this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive!
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Cross-examine the parents! Have we done that yet?
I don't think we have.
Let's go!
I don't think we have yet. Yeah.
This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. Allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now. Then I've got nowhere else to go.
Got a yawn. Nick!
I need more soup!
How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor! Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Too deep of a voice, I have to use Von Karma's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints!
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
Ah, not using proper PPE, I see.
What?
That definitely peaked on my end.
Hey,
That's crazy.
It's a space ago. Ask Phoenix this time. What is it? Oh fuck. Phoenix,
What?
you burst in the fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform and run, da da da.
Jeez. Oh god.
Keep going.
Did you read this one? Oh, I missed it.
Yep. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Technically, also dental records are a thing. I think that might
Yeah,
have actually been
dental
around
records.
longer than fingerprints have.
Dental records would definitely prove it. They didn't have DNA. I don't think they were using DNA commonly at this point.
No.
And on top of that, with the DL6 incident happening 15 years ago, they definitely wouldn't have DNA file.
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No?
No! I know what happened. I know everything.
Oh, Ego said, also, it's impossible to burn off your fingerprints.
Yeah, because I think they just grow back.
Yeah, Ego said that was entirely made up for movies. Yeah. I feel like you would need to, like, scar them really badly to, like, alter them.
I
But
wonder
yeah,
if
then
you could
over time...
temporarily remove them. Could you temporarily remove them by burning them off and then they eventually just grow back? Or
I think you could.
Because that might be possible.
Or rather, you could damage them enough that it wouldn't be... Like, it would be a lot harder to...
Discern the pattern.
Yeah. It would be harder to get the matching points needed. Yeah. Oh, Ego said my forensics teacher told me that. Oh, interesting.
That's neat.
Yeah, forensics are fun. Up.
I just can't prove it! No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose!
Oh, Ego said apparently the scars only make it easier to identify. Really?
Huh.
Interesting. I thought it would have like deformed, like, say like you're in the system with your fingerprints already, and then like before going, like you commit a crime, and just to make sure that you can't be identified via fingerprints, like you severely burn your hands. That'll make them easier to identify. I will await your response.
There has to be another way!
Oh, Ego said, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I imagine, like, if you already have a scar going in, like, say, like, as a kid, the Ego said of going up in high school memories. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, say, like, as a kid, you, like, cut your thumb a little bit and, like, scarred. It's like, yeah, no, that would be a very identifiable fingerprint if you ever get put in the system and you get fingerprinted. The scar would immediately match up. But I imagine, like, if you're already in the system and then tamper with your fingerprints, I imagine it would be a little bit more difficult to line up.
Provided you can get it permanent enough to stick.
Yeah.
There is no one who could testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
Consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. I do.
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm?
Yeah, you're very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma.
Wait, actually.
Wait. Cross-examine.
What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to...
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. A thing that has actually happened in at least 2 court cases, I think.
That's hilarious. I love that.
It definitely happened in one, but I'm pretty sure that I've read it's happened in 2 separate ones.
Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce! I object!
Wait a second! You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, and I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Of course.
Yes, we are! Let the parrot take the stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
I just imagine Edgeworth just like, face down, head in his hands, just going, I'm so done. We're so done. We're this is over. He's going to interrogate the parrot.
This is just the sideshow to prove how absolutely fucked I am. Like...
If I'm going away, it might as well be in a circus.
At least the clown is hot, right?
Depends on which clown we're talking about. Oh, God.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except... Change my chance! My last chance!
Except the parrot.
At least... Thanks.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot! That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
Must hurt. Be ignored by a bird.
Why did I say that kind of like the boulder?
The phoenix thinks that must hurt.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Hello!
Wonderful.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far.
Ego said, God, I saved this meme for another ship, but I'm realizing it kind of applies here to the Wrightworth. I'll send it. Hell yeah. Hold on. It's having over in Discord.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna get more soup. Be right back. Soup!
Yep, go for it. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, I sent it.
I demand soup!
I finished just saying some incredibly cornball shit and watching Miguel speedrun the 5 stages of grief as she realizes with horror that she still wants to fuck me. Just this somehow isn't a deal breaker. That's amazing. Like, you see what I mean? Yeah. No, absolutely. It's the fact that Phoenix is doing all of this and is succeeding that keeps Edgeworth around. Like, it's the fact that he's doing it that's just like, God, what the fuck are you doing? But then he pulls it off, and it's like, you know what? Okay. Have you seen the meme?
Me. My finish is saying some incredible goodball shit and watching a gal speedrun the 5 stages of grief as she realizes with horror that she still wants to fuck me. Nice, I like that.
Oh, God.
Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? I'm gonna be honest here. I am at my wit's end. I have tried every trick in the book. Here is a parrot. The parrot is refusing to give any information.
I just imagine.
What do we do, Maya?
Edgeworth calls the Phoenix to the stand. Maya, so what do we do now? Phoenix, I don't know. I didn't think we'd get this far. I didn't think they'd allow me to do this.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of expected Von Karma to, like, stop the judge with the parrot halfway through the door.
Yeah. Phoenix looking at Maya with a crazed look in his eye. Yeah. Alright.
Press!
Alright, yeah. Hello, squawk. Press.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere.
Phoenix, it's a parrot!
Phoenix, you know how to get the parrot to talk, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, we know how to get it to work. Come on now.
I want you to testify.
Then ask the right questions.
Maya, you talk to her. Fucking shoving Maya.
Yeah. Right. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something?
Yeah.
As I recall, 2 days ago.
Ego just said, "'Tis a bird."
Tis a bird.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget the L6. I can get Polly to say that here. That will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Except he retrained the bird.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why would she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait.
Yes, he trained the bird.
Don't tell me Von Karma expected this! He couldn't have retrained a parrot. Could he?
Meanwhile, Von Karma's just like, oh, thank God Yanni trained the parrot.
Uh-huh.
Because I can't imagine Von Karma would have had the patience to put up with that bird.
Mm-hmm. And that's not easy to do either.
No.
her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Also, we got a piece of evidence I don't think we fully went over. Oh no, it was just the bullet. Okay. Oh no, we do have this. Yeah, we have the case number for the DL6 incident. Okay, cool.
Oh, neat.
12/28/2001. An elevator was oxygen depleted. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35, defense attorney, trapped in an elevator. Returning for a lost child with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Yanni Yogi, age 37, court bailiff, trapped in an elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Cool. Okay.
Polly Jenkins, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think we have a picture of her, don't we? Oh, profiles. No, just Yanni Yoki. Yeah, okay. For whatever reason, I thought we had a picture of her.
Frankly, I can't believe they are speaking to that parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay, so I need to get the one that they're speaking. Okay. What's your name?
Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly! Polly! What's your name?
Polly! Polly!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yes,
Of course.
it does. Yes, it does.
As flimsy of a leg this is to stand on, I will stand on it. Because it's a parrot named Polly. That's like the go-to name for any bird.
Mm-hmm. For any parrot.
Any parrot, especially a parrot.
Mm-hmm.
Huh! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen.
We're talking to a parrot.
Listen.
We've gone too far already.
Maya, we've long since jumped the shark. You're just gonna have to be on with me on this ride, okay?
The line not to cross happened yesterday. We're here now.
We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
Okay, I think that...
Pretty sure it's that.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that Von Karma's gonna be like, okay, we don't have the time to read the whole summary. So what page is it on? Page 3. Okay.
The DL6 case file.
Yep, I fucking knew it! Fuck you,
There
Karma.
you go.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then?
It is
So,
3 pages, sir.
Yeah. Oh, Iko has a question for you. They said, hey Sunny, this is random, but I have a question. Have you ever read The Divine Comedy, or know the story behind it being made?
The Divine Comedy, that's the story about Dante's descent into hell, right?
Mm.
Because I know... I know the general, how the story itself goes.
Iko said yep.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm pretty sure it stops with Purgatory first, then Hell, then the Journey Through Hell, then Heaven? I might have Hell and Purgatory swapped. Actually, no, I think I do have Hell and Purgatory swapped. Because it's basically Dante's journey through Hell, then Purgatory, up to Heaven.
Okay.
being led by, like, one of his favorite philosophers or something like that. And, like, all the people he hates are very obviously in the circles of hell that he thinks would be best. Satan was, like, eating 3 people in the center of hell. Then you had the whole purgatory nonsense, and then up to heaven, where at the very crown seat closest to God, all the children of, like, the unborn who died before being baptized live now forever or something like that. Yes, point is, I'm at least aware of how that story goes.
Okay.
Show us or stop wasting our time!
Ego said, yeah, it was a self-insert Bible fanfiction. Ah.
Basically,
okay.
Yes, I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware it was a fanfiction. Kind of like Paradise Lost in a way, except it wasn't a self-insert.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parent's name?
Fuck.
Ha!
Suspect
I'll
data.
open up the court record.
Ooh, you right. Case summary, victim data, suspect data. I was right. Suspect data.
It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed. It does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. Nom 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 nom.
Good soup.
He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Wait, hold up. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. A thought just occurred to me.
Isn't the other Karma his granddaughter?
I thought she was his daughter.
Oh, daughter? Okay. Wait. Then how many kids does Von Karma have?
That's part of the reason why I'm suddenly having a brain fart on this. Like,
hold on a minute. Because Francisca doesn't seem like she has a kid.
Yeah, no, Manfred Von Karma is his father. There is at least one secret Von Karma out there.
Yeah.
Who is not Edward, and who is not Francisca. What the shit?
I wonder if that's one of those things that was like written in as just kind of like a one-off, line to get this joke in, and then like completely forgotten about by the writer when they were making Francisca and like her character, and it's just kind of like hope like, and now here we are just like wait a goddamn minute.
Somewhere out there in the world is a third Von Karma sibling.
Ego saying
not only, I guess, only kinda may or may not be in the family business of being a prosecutor, but has a kid themselves.
Ego said, Ego said, huh? I think I forgot about this line, lol. Maybe nephew, or maybe niece-in-law? Oh.
Nah, you said granddaughter.
Yeah. So direct descendant.
It would be grandniece. There is a secret third.
This has Von Karma's blood.
You know what? What if it's like this Von Karma is ostracized? So like they don't really talk about this Von Karma, but he's not too ostracized.
they didn't get into law, so they just like, ah, fuck that one.
Yeah, exactly.
But
And
also,
that's
it's still
like,
blood, so they still like, okay, fine.
Because I think that Franziska makes comments about the fact that she's like the heir to the Von Karma name or something. So like, what if that's literally it? Like this Von Karma, the secret third Von Karma, said fuck law, fuck politics. I'm gonna go do something completely different. Like became an art student.
Ego said became an art student. Ego said about the being grandchild. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. And now he said Sunny is writing a fanfic now.
Look, listen! You gotta be careful with the throwaway lines, okay? You gotta be careful with the throwaway
You never
lines.
know which one people are gonna latch on.
And clearly to me, this means there is a third secret Von Karma child out there who's ostracized because they decided to become an art student, and they had that Von Karma child fucks!
Do you understand?
And they have a child!
No, do you understand what this means? This means that that is now canon. That Von Karma got laid not only once, but twice. At least. Somebody saw this man and went him. Yes.
This Von Karma has to be older than Franziska. Like, canonically has to be older than Franziska. Because when you meet Franziska, she's 18. So, like...
Ego said, poor woman.
There is a third Von Karma out there.
There absolutely is a third Von Karma.
Older than Franziska.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because it sure as fuck isn't Franziska who had this kid because she's only 18. And like hell, she would sacrifice her career to have a kid that young. Like,
yeah, no way in hell.
And it sure as fuck isn't Edgeworth. Like, have you seen this man? Have you seen this wet mop of a man?
Wet mop of a man.
Look at this.
How fucking dare you insult Edgeworth?
He would get some if he wasn't too fucking, like, single-tracked minded on his damn career. Like,
if he wasn't married to the job. Yeah.
He might end up marrying Phoenix because Phoenix is just as married to the job.
Jesus Christ.
Am I wrong?
Ego said Phoenix is the job. Oh, god damn it. Oh, we've gotten so distracted from this one throwaway line. Don't die, Jesus Christ! Drink some water. Oh my god.
There was the third Von Karma!
Jesus Christ.
The art student killed me.
God. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
That's
yeah, no, like,
amazing.
hell Franziska has that kid. The daughter is fucking
No.
7. The granddaughter
Yeah.
is fucking 7. That can't be Franziska. How old is Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? 24.
24?
Couldn't be Edgeworth's either. Jeez. You need it. I said couldn't be Edgeworth's either.
No, so it
You
can't be
would've been-
Edgeworth. What I'm trying to, like, mentally figure out right now is whose daughter it is.
Unknown character.
That we're looking at a Van Karma who's older than both Franziska and Edgeworth, which means
Yes.
Edgeworth is the middle child in the Von Karma family.
Honestly, that tracks. that lines up.
And the only reason why Edgeworth gets some older child treatment is because the first Von Karma's fucking disowned.
Yeah. It was disowned. Adopt this this son of my greatest enemy. Raise him to be like me, as like a curse to probably like in spite of him.
Uh-huh. And you know what? Adds double sense. Not only is it a spite to his greatest enemy, it's a spite to his oldest child who refused to follow the Von Karma way.
Yeah. And then finally has like a daughter that takes interest in law and just completely sidelines Edgeworth. I don't give a shit about you anymore. I'm raising her now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Fucking this man. This man got laid at least twice.
Like, he's definitely old enough to have a kid who's at least like a couple years older than Edgeworth.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. This man has more game than some people see in their whole lives. Do you realize that?
Yeah. Oh god. Also, I like that. I noticed a typo here. This is saying Karma is saying this, but I'm pretty sure this is Phoenix's line.
No.
Maybe it is just a continuation of Karma. Okay.
Yeah, why would Phoenix know how old Karma's granddaughter, who apparently is a thing, exists?
Oh, I thought Karma said the age already. Okay.
She's only 7 years old! Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what? The safe. The safe is the date for the PL6 incident.
Yeah.
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Which you might want to look up what.
Oh, fuck.
You need the first one.
Yeah, I pressed left bumper to go back.
What page?
Oh, we have it. Yeah. It's in the case summary, I think. Yeah, case summary.
Alright.
12/28/2001. We're good. Page 1. Press.
Jesus fucking.
What's the safe number?
Maybe I'll get her to say that number.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say thing, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parent! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, it does.
Actually, hold on, wait. Actually, it does! That's why I had her say it.
When the music cut out and it was just silent for a little bit, I heard like a clown horn outside my window.
Huh.
Like just a little just what the fuck?
Ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof!
Ego said, also I asked about the Divine Comedy because I found a funny piece of fan art of Dante from Limbus Company writing it.
Ah! Yeah, that makes sense.
Here. Hold up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Join this arts class, trying to kiss my face. Oh, fucking legs swinging in the air and everything.
Love that.
That's great. That's awesome.
What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Hiya.
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Oh, me still. Hi.
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
case summary.
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date! 15 years ago!
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 001, because I'm number 1.
Sir...
It has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
So you just said that out loud in a
headcanon,
crowded
new
room.
New headcanon. Von Karma's absolutely the type to fall for one of those phone scams.
Oh, absolutely he is.
Look.
Yes.
Oh, look at what he just did. Like...
You think this man knows a damn thing about cybersecurity at all? He knows nothing. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
Ego said, I am in the Verdante, Virgilius Ex Dante trenches, as well as the Wimbus Company trenches. It's a trench inside a trench.
Woo! Trench
There's anything I know about rabbit holes. It's not multiple trenches. It's just one really deep trench that just keeps going.
Sometimes it curves.
Sometimes, yeah. Ego just said lol.
True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
No. Twice is a coincidence, thrice is a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Ego said, I got sexual tension. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Witness, tell us your name. Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember! No, it's okay.
Fucking grew 3 feet.
Literally, that's how bad his slouch was.
Yeah.
I've accomplished what I want to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi! So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really! But he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Leave it.
Nope. Ego said, oh yeah, during fights in Limits Company, you can set a certain character as the announcer. Basically like the navigator in Persona. It's the person who tells you if you're doing good or badly, and there's a Virgilius announcer pack, and it's entertaining. Nice.
Love shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Saying.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay! We did it!
That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait. What that means? No. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I am not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yoni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad!
Uh-oh. What do I do? The judgment has already been passed! I object to Edgeworth's outburst!
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
Don't, Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Home stretch! Home stretch! Home stretch! Home stretch!
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yoni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean, in the instant where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to have a 5-minute recess.
Oh, Ego said, Phoenix's faith in Edgeworth is so sweet. Like, dude thinks himself is guilty, and Phoenix is like, no, you're not.
Fuck you! No, you ain't! Here's why!
Oh, God.
During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Quarters adjourned.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick? What are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once. I'm getting my case ready.
Everybody's just like, still kind of like digesting it all, and Phoenix are like, what do you mean? I'm doing my job. Yeah, we're doing this.
Phoenix going like, you know what? Like, I've been here already. I've already got, like, this isn't the craziest thing that's happened to me. I just crossed the parrot, like, 5 minutes ago. So yeah, you know what? Nothing curveball? Sure, let's fucking go!
Yeah. Phoenix just like, oh, if you think this is my lowest low, oh, no. The parrot was my lowest low. This is nothing. Ego said, you're innocent, fucker!
Shaking him by the shoulders like you are innocent!
Just listen here, dumbass! You didn't kill nobody. Egos. In all caps, we have just begun to dig. Oh, God.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Have you seen this man? He won't last a day in prison. I'm not letting him go there.
What?
I said, have you seen this man? He won't last a day in prison. I'm not sending him there.
Do you know how hard I worked to meet this man in the courthouse? I am not working to meet this man in the jailhouse, okay?
What are you talking about, pal? You just admitted to it! He confessed that he did it! In court!
I'm sorry, Edgeworth.
Ego said, I love how stubborn Phoenix is. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But I don't believe you. Like,
I did it. You're a fucking liar.
I did it! No, you didn't. I did! No, you didn't!
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, Titans. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
District Court
Ego said, because we know that Phoenix has no idea how Edgeworth is innocent yet. Yeah. Ego said he just is like, he is innocent. Yeah, he's trying to figure out how he's gonna put it into court, in the court record now. Going over his weapons
I will pull
at hand.
a Van Karma and doctor this evidence, so help me!
Now then, I'd like to resume our trial. George, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
Oh, really? Did you just admit to falsifying shit?
No, he said it's unconventional for him to run it by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. No, you best keep Yana Yogi on standby because we'll probably need to ask him questions too. I knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Of course.
Very well.
Ego added on to Phoenix knowing that he's innocent. Just in all caps, I know it! Then they also said, I sent an announcer line of Virgilius and Sunny sees what I mean. Oh, okay, let me check it out.
It is pretty funny.
Interesting, so that's what happens when you break this part. When you break that part off this enemy. You bring on quite the show for me, Dante. Nice. That's very, shoot, name. Oh no, you guys are gonna hate me, I'm forgetting names.
I'm assuming
Persona.
No.
Persona.
Catchy?
Yeah, that's very Akechi coded.
Yeah, okay, I can see it.
Just super analytical and dark, but also very, very flirty. Without intending to be so, I think. Yeah, read that line.
Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession?
Ego just said, "Oh God, I have a type."
The realization shines! I figured that the Nagito Akechi connection would have tipped you off on that.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, I figured that was already there. But yeah, you have a type. Join the club. Oh God. Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Ego said, I didn't know Virgilius fit into it until now. Well, yeah.
Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling... Hold on. When Edgeworth was telling Dream one detail didn't... That will be the... But only if I can get it.
Please. It's gonna be the fact that the gun fired twice. Right, court record. No, wrong gun. Court record. This one, case file. The murder weapon was fired twice. Yep, victim data, page 2. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, and a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Yeah, hey, your testimony is bullshit.
And until now you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Ugh, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Still gonna go through and press everything, even though I already know what it is. Pop.
What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
Ego said, I had a nickel for every time I shipped a main character with another character with red eyes and who was very critical and has high expectations for the main character. I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice. Oh, God. You read that line. I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost. Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember. Oh, that's. Whoa. Whoa, wrong voice.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Wow, that's probably the worst one I've done yet.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem on Harvard.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Hop, hop.
So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
You said, like, hell you don't remember the details. That shit haunted you. It is a grudge you have, metaphorically and literally, carried for 15 years.
Yeah, like, not only did it drive you to murder a man, it then drove you to take his son and mold him into your image in an attempt to spite the man who did that to you.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
I don't remember all the details.
Right, so if that's you not remembering all the details, I'd hate to see what happens when you do.
Man's got photographic memory and everything else. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, my father, Mr. Yogi, lost the composure and began to argue.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then something heavy fell at my feet. Press.
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up? What happened next?
Picked up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So then you're still saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and a scream.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Scream.
It was a terrible scream, I remember it to this day.
To this day?
Yes. I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. Mhm, mhm.
But I don't find out.
Cause trials, elevator, began to argue, sling heavy, hit with pistol, single gunshot. Reset. Hiya.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
I think it was the victim data?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ego said, also another thing about Verdante that has me by the throat is the height difference. Dante is 5'7" and Virgilius is 6'4". God damn! that's actually a crazy height difference.
That's a 9-inch height difference.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
That's really funny. Now I'm just like,
fucking awesome.
God, yeah, that is a noticeable height difference. That's crazy.
That's almost a whole foot, yeah.
Yeah. Victim data.
3 inches shy of a whole foot. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing, when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Ego said, I want to put them both in a Tupperware container and shake them.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling very well.
God.
Shove them in a blender and see what their insides look like smashed together.
Oh my god. This has to be like a Tumblr thing of describing anything the way that you two do. Because I never see it anywhere else but Tumblr.
Yeah, probably.
You just said Lamau.
You're not wrong.
It just makes me laugh. Because I also totally understand the feeling, but I would never describe it like that. Oh god. Ego said Navy.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. And we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident.
You can't prove it wasn't fired after then! You can't prove it wasn't fired after then!
There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case?
Other shot had fired. Hold hold on, wait, go check the picture. Let me see the picture.
Oh, this one? Yeah, because it's
Yes.
the body fell differently.
The glass hole.
Yeah. I don't have.
Yeah, picture.
I don't think you can see my cursor, but Discord but stream can. Yeah, because like shot probably around here-ish in the side, or no? Did he get shot in the throat? What did he even get shot at?
In the heart. It should have been in the heart.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, I can see it right here. Yeah, that dark spot on his suit. Okay, so yeah, shot in the heart. Yeah, for the body to fall here, he would have had to have at least moved a little bit.
Yeah.
But there still would have been so much blood splatter on this window, and there's none. So. Yeah. Yes.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible! I just saw that. I mean,
All the evidence is already gone. The evidence went missing.
The fuck you mean you have evidence? I'm the one who,
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. You have evidence? Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wonder how you got that.
No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
Yep.
Look at this photograph.
Every time I do it, makes me laugh.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident.
I had a fight doing the FNAF voice line again. Took restraint. Anytime I see the name Gregory now, I just have to do it. I don't know why it's so ingrained in me. Oh, God.
This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please. Please get a clue. Show the judge the conviction in...
Okay, cool. Now you can see everything. Yeah, got shot here. No blood here. Not a bit. Yeah. Present.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor! Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from that pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went through Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I shouldn't have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Summary. On page.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. A second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Sure.
Oh, Ego said there's some cute moments in the game between the two. There's a point where Dante sees Virgilius after time apart, and Virgilius is actively threatening them, and Dante's inner monologue is still like, I'm just glad the good old Virgilius I know is here. Ego said cute in a strange way. Yeah. Just, I mean, he doesn't have a face to smile with, but he'd be smiling just as he's getting threatened. Yee.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the scene at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Bullshit! That's bullshit!
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? No. Have I been wrong this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all of my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent!
It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 Shires had them.
Oh. You know what?
Do what?
Oh, did you reread it? It sounded like you stopped after you messed up the word shots.
I did? No, I read it.
Oh, did you? Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
I heard you say I thought that that 2 Shires had been, and then I thought I heard you cut off.
Said shots. Or
I definitely heard Shires. And then like your mic cut out for me, so I thought that you were restarting.
Huh.
I don't know.
I did
I'll move
say
on.
it kind of quietly though, and I had my hand like in front of my mouth, so maybe that kind of distorted what it was saying.
Maybe.
I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick?
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today. Right here. Right now! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
I have an objection, but I don't know what I'm objecting!
I actually can't remember what the correct answer is here. I think it might be no objections.
Alright! Feet I thought I had in school. This is again. Edgeworth, I'm sorry. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Wasn't that I've been doing this time? Wasn't it my whole life leading up to
Being able to save.
Shut up.
Being able to save my boyfriend.
Oh. Now that I'm here, I know I failed. Yeah. I'm sorry. Who is this?
It's Mia.
Yeah. Huh? Maya?
What?
Object! Your only weapon!
Are you okay, Nick?
What's happening to me? I have to think. Don't act! Your Honor!
Yeah, I was right.
I object!
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Nick?
I don't know! His case is perfect!
Oh no.
Ah! Must exist. The second bullet. What?
Ego said, also something funny in the Limbus fandom, is the way people get around the problem of the person we want to put into a relationship has no mouth or face. Yeah.
Gotta come up with your own faces and AUs.
Now I just imagine just the clock face, but like with like the clear screen over the hands, just fucking covered in like lipstick kisses, you know?
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Second bullet must exist.
Instead of what's the thing like?
If
Instead of trying to figure out where
the
or
murderer
like
had to
if
take it
it's-
with them.
Yeah, instead of thinking of like if it was taken or if it was there, think why was it taken? Why did it have to be taken?
Yeah. But where? Someone took it.
Ika said there's a meme about it. Actually, I'll send it. Hell yeah.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor!
I just said that's not going to work.
The second bullet! It exists!
What? Oh, we've just heard proof that did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here.
My man, you talk to a parrot. It's fine.
It's just Someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer!
The murderer! Well, tell us just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet?
The murderer didn't need it.
Yeah. There was no need. Why would they
Yeah.
need to find it?
Yeah. Oh, you go send the meme. You literally cannot make out with the. You literally cannot make out with the clock. Keep sucking their flat face.
You might not be able to make out with the face, but if they still got a neck, and if they don't got a neck, then they got a shoulder. If they don't got a shoulder, they got a thigh.
Yep. There are other parts of the body you could kiss. Oh,
You can
God.
do it!
Yeah.
It's not that hard! Fucking cowards!
You kiss anything if you're not bitch.
We have mouths and many things in this world are kissable. They do not have to kiss us back!
Oh jeez, Ego said so true.
It's out of context. I hope it's out of context.
Ego said so true, and also people who give up are cowards. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh jeez, the murderer didn't need it.
Why would the murderer have spent the time to look stray bullet? Not a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Ugh! Murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Take it.
That's what I meant, yeah. Not instead of thinking about why they took it, think about how they had to take it.
What does that mean? Also, okay, another fucking thing
What's
in
up?
this game. This implies that either Mia's ghost is so strong she doesn't need a fucking medium to connect to someone, or Phoenix also has medium blood in him at some point in time.
It's just the Fae essence that he's been around for so long, just rubbing off.
He's absorbed it by proximity. He is solidly actually kind of a Fae, and therefore can actually channel ghosts under extreme pressure.
Yeah.
The reason that Maya has been losing her Fae abilities is because Phoenix has been taking it from her and absorbing it himself.
Oh, Ego said found family counts. That's really sweet, actually. That's really cute.
I love that!
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
my
absolutely.
God.
Phoenix is an honorable
Fae.
Fae.
I would read a fanfic about that. I would read a fanfic that more solidly follows that line, where it's just an AU, where if you're considered found family to any of the mainline Fae family line, you just get the powers by osmosis. Like, you just get them.
So,
For the hell of it.
in my favorite book series, the one book series I actually kept up with, Alcatraz vs. the Evil Librarians, that's kind of how it works. not with like found family, so like the main character's bloodline, they all have like their own like curse or blessing, however you want to call it. They just call it talents. The main character is breaking things. The grandfather's arriving late to things. this also includes, like, arriving late to torture. Like, to the pain of being tortured. Or arriving late to drowning to portion out the drowning so you can survive through it. When you marry into that line, you also get a talent. The talent does end up being, like, your partner's talent, but, I mean, still, it's your talent now. And it's really funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But no, I would absolutely love that for the Faye family as well.
That would be so fucking funny.
Just fucking everyone's a medium, goddamn. How far does this extend? Are we counting Edgeworth and Larry as found family?
Oh my god! No, see, Maya has to count them as found family. I think Phoenix doesn't get
Sure.
a Fae by blood, right?
It only goes up by one.
Yeah.
Got it.
Counts it.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, maybe if like Phoenix like fully delved into the spirit medium thing, he said fuck a lawyer, I'm being a spirit medium, and he just went like full tilt spirit medium. And maybe then he would also count too. You know, like he cultivated his powers to the point Maya gets to, and then like just both he and Maya, if they count someone's powers,
I like
bam, spirit medium powers.
I like the idea that the bond has to be close enough, but also long enough.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I guess it already has to be kind of like a relatively strong bond for you to consider them found family in the first place. But yeah, okay.
Think crazy.
Go ape shit.
Don't think why
Yeah.
the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Good, they do put it that way. Thank you for trying to remember, for saying the thing I've been trying to remember this whole time.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Edgeworth is over there just like, oh god, he's stroking out. What the fuck?
Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean?
Well, for instance... what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
Ding 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 ding! Von Karma internally, how the fuck does he know this? How the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
Von Karma ringing the alarm bells. Hold up! Stop the case! End it down! Done here. I got my verdict. Hand down my fucking verdict.
What the bullshit magic is he using?
Stop asking questions. Stop talking.
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I wish it was off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes.
Ego said, now that I'm looking through my Verdante folder, I'm reminded of an official ad Project Moon made for Limbus Company for Olympus Company merch, and Dante is wearing a Virgilius eye mask. I'll post it. It's cute. Oh. Oh my god.
Very cute.
Love that. little skip as he's got the shopping bags. That's really sweet. Nice. That's awesome. Who's talking here?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna assume it's Phoenix.
Yeah.
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you're saying. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it!
Your bullshitting is making sense.
Yeah. God, that's kind of bullshitting that I do. Like, I found that I'm so quick to just talk out of my ass about everything that every now and then I need to, like, go like, oh, but I'm not know for sure, though. Fact check me. I found out I get that from my dad. Because he's kind of the same way. We both just say shit.
Say shit and hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, I absolutely do that. I just realized I did that the other day, actually. I just say buzzwords until it sounds right, and they just stop talking about it. I was talking with a client the other day, and they were asking me questions about like the process, and I've only been on the job for 4 or 5 months, and so I've just been like, "Yeah, ma'am, we're not covered by your insurance to be doing this." I'm just like, I don't fucking know anything. I just know the boss says, "Hey, we can't do this." But I know that the client wouldn't like that answer, so I had to go higher up. Ego said, I also as well just say shit. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, I already read that line.
No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of it.
Hey, Nick. I just thought of something really crazy.
See?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Robbery actually dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
Must have been quite a shock from on Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years as prosecutor.
What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock?
Book it because he was injured!
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident!
He was the man who shot Gregory Etchworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
I really can't remember what the answer is. I really can't remember what the answer
is. I almost want to say save it for a
is.
better time. Because, like, if you just say it now...
But what else will we talk about?
Yeah, I don't know what else you talk about.
Oh, dang it, Ego. Ego said, yep, say it, or maybe not. Come on. Ego said, wait, I forgot, ignore me. Okay, I'm saying it now.
Your Honor! There is a suspect! One lone suspect.
Ego said, damn it, I'd just be saying shit again. You're good. You're good.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma!
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under a knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is!
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. I would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So,
That
what,
means
Nick?
bullets in there, you fucking dumbass!
Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No. He couldn't. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Yeah, the amount of damage a person would do going in to dig that shit out. Good luck using your fucking arm again after that.
Oh, the guy, what game did I play recently that Ego recommended? I already forgot the name of the game. Shoot. Ego, what's the name of the game that I played through the shooter? I already forgot the name of it.
You Are My Beast.
Yeah, You Are My Beast. The main character of I Am Your Beast would have done it.
Probably, yeah, except I feel like he actually has a little bit of reason to be able to do that because his profession does have to deal with killing people. He would have some amount of anatomical knowledge.
Oh yeah, no, an average person would not be able to. No, absolutely.
Yeah, like he would, I could see him
No.
doing it because you could make an excuse for why he would be able to do it. You know?
Yeah.
Karma's a fucking lawyer. Why would a lawyer know how to perform like impromptu surgery?
No.
That's insane. Like.
Yeah, no.
Wait. What does that mean?
Ego, not Ego. Phoenix just now remembering that he has a metal detector in his back pocket.
That he kept for some reason. That.
Yeah, we just never brought back.
But where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Yes, I can! I'm so glad you asked!
Yeah.
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
Slowly pulls out metal detector.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Dude, you are so lucky you didn't get any kind of infection from that shit.
Literally. Well, maybe that's why he took to recover.
Maybe.
Because it
Maybe.
was several months, so maybe it did get infected,
Yeah.
and that's why he took so long.
Maybe.
Granted, bullet wounds also, I recognize that bullet wounds aren't necessarily an easy wound to heal from to begin with.
I'm just thinking of the fact of having that much.
How long a bullet wound takes to heal.
Yeah, assuming this was a copper
I don't
point.
know.
Assuming that this was copper point, which I think most bullets are. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what the odds of it infecting the body are, but I know it's probably very high to have that much of a foreign substance in your body. Thank God it wasn't a lead-tipped bullet.
Yeah, like, if it had been lead-tipped, you would have gotten lead poisoning so fast.
Dead! You would not be alive.
Is it even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out.
Let me wave this over you.
We could use this metal detector! Well, Von Karma,
And the implants we should know about. Too late.
I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse! You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you!
God, your justice system is so fucked. Alright,
Mhm.
come on.
Ego said I laughed so hard at this the first time I played. Yeah, I bet.
It feels so good.
I think I was screaming like, "Ah, you fucking bitch! I got you!"
It feels
Order!
so
Order! Order!
every fucking time.
Yep.
Your Honor! The defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge! I call for suspension of this trial! This is an invasion of privacy!
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Ego said just the imagery of Phoenix pulling up the metal detector from behind the bench and slamming it on top of it. Yeah. I like to imagine he's like slowly walking at Von Karma with the metal detector, just as this argument is happening. Like he doesn't cross the threshold of halfway.
Markova's like pressed up against the wall, like trying to his way around Phoenix.
Yeah. Like a cornered animal. He's just holding the metal detector like a fucking gun. Oh god.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot, Cox metal detector.
Hell yeah, we do.
It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullets. Mr. Von Karma.
You. It was you!
I was afraid this would happen, so I remained silent. Indeed, there was a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything! It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet on Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Yes, we can!
Of course he
actually.
can't! You don't have any of the DL6 evidence!
It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday!
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime! So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No! I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close! One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
You would have thought you would dig your own grave, Who would have thought you would dig your own grave, trying to convict Edgewood? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
Hiya.
That's... a bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
God, we were talking about Gordy back then. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yep.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma!
Yeah, I don't have the lung capacity for that right now. That would destroy my throat. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait. I know. Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier!
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed!
Mr. Von Karma. Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me!
So, it was you!
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
15.
Boy, I sure hope I don't concern any of my neighbors. Or my roommates, for that matter.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Komma! It's not like you to make this kind of error! I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time!
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain! A horrible, burning pain in my shoulder! Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then, it was destiny! In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled! It was the perfect crime! Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now! End it! Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Again.
Man, they load out those confetti cans fast.
Literally.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
December 5:38 p.m. District Court. Defendant number 2.
Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Carmen looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick! Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, finally over.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try, thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Got you there.
Woohoo! Ego said the stutters from both of them. Gay asses.
Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would! I'll never forget this! I owe you one, pal! And tonight, let's party! Dinner's on me! Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Woo! I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all!
Where the fuck did you pop up from? Why the fuck are you here?
Lada!
Literally. Y'all were great there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
Of course.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar, even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the bar? Huh?
It's over, Nick! My life is over!
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick! I'm not long for this world!
You don't look sick.
It's Kianse! She's going to live in Paris! Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind!
Never seen that.
Yo, Edgy! There you are! Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Botts! You came along tonight too! Oh, you come along tonight too! My treat, pal!
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh. A weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Wait, 38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38! No! No! Larry! It was you!
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then you saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I know it was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah. It will.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know, I know.
Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Edgeworth,
Hmm?
you should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. There you have it!
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
And a damn good one! Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Death! The death sentence! For both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I'd become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor and fought to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Now that's a fucking weird-ass world.
Want to switch, right?
Prosecutor! Want to switch, right? Prosecutor Phoenix Wright and defense attorney Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth.
Whole
That's
different
another
game.
universe
Whole different
I
game.
think would be really interesting to see.
For sure, for sure.
Hey y'all, line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner on me!
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Uh-huh.
December 20, 2 a.m. A little overboard yesterday.
Why did you sleep at the office?
My head hurts. Still only 5. Maybe I should sleep. Maybe he doesn't live anywhere else.
He has an apartment. He has an
I
apartment.
know!
At least.
I know!
Yeah.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? Ah! The first train for the mountains have already left! To the station!
Get on your bike and go.
I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya!
It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without you.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end. I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Yep. Here we go.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken
Convinced.
all of the evidence pertaining to But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks. I couldn't have done that.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Thanks, Nick.
Adorable.
And so my story ends. Turn a new page. And say goodbye to this defense attorney. Now a new story begins. The same old crazy cast of characters.
Yeah. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I'm got a bad feeling about this.
I think there is like jumps of other characters, so be ready. Yep.
Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Woo! Detective Gumshoe!
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Oh, he's trying!
he's trying. He's learning. A step at a time.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah. Huh? Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Never learns.
He has a type.
Mm.
Yeah, Mr. Wright!
Right?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
him.
I remember
don't
him.
remember who had him.
I had him, cause yeah, I think I had him. Yeah.
I'm sure he's grateful.
Cause I think I had the gremlin voice for him.
Gotcha. I don't.
Otherwise, I think I would have only had. I can't remember either.
Phoenix Wright.
You had him, though.
Ah! The defense attorney for whom I wrote that offer for, yes! Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Good on him moving up the ladder, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Yes, he was understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
God, I love the music in this game. Oh, here you go. Have fun.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're finally putting on some CDs nowadays and out of
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit! I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. You again?
Oh, I got a letter from Aya the other. Sounds like out of cold standing. Had to visit. Have time, so I sent her. I was trading them. She says she can't buy them where she. What kind of place is she living at? I need more time. I need.
I know, it's rough. Also you, I think.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her! The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ah, what a dog! It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real! Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Doesn't it turn out Mia is like actually standing behind them in the photo?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see the photo
Okay.
here, I think.
Yeah, right fucking
Yeah.
there! Like, actually, she caught
Yeah.
an image of the ghost.
Yeah. Look at Nedra's smile! Oh my god! His smiles are precious. Brand new episode has been added. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Saving content. Yes.
Alright!
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a long run. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're technically not done with this game yet, so do we want to save like final thoughts for after this one, or do we want to actually jump to the next
Wow, it really is just kind of pushing you straight into episode 5, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, let's just finish episode 5 then.
Okay, cool. So yeah, next week we'll pick up episode 5 then, if we're able to. And also, yeah, this week I'm probably going to be really busy, so I don't know how stream's going to go this week. Sorry about that. If they happen, they happen. If not, oh well. But yeah. Ego says, alright, good night, y'all. Yeah, have a good night. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!